maintains his world championship point lead. He has lost ground today, but had a big lead coming in. Ready for the third and final drop of the gate here at the 250 U.S. Grand Prix. They're underway. The black clouds continue to loom. The rain falling intermittently. Into the lead goes the former world champ Alessandro Puzar. The bad news for these cats is Jeff Stanton's got a great start. Took him 2 turns to get to the lead.
No dramatics in this one. I think Stanton said, you know, I've been running behind all day. I've been having mud flung in my face. I want no more. He went right. Color this one over, Dave. He's got to win unless something drastic happens and he ends up on the ground.
Oh, come on. Don't take all the excitement out of this. Maybe Puzar could beat him. Right. Bad chance. Alessandro Puzar, himself a former 125 and 250 world champ, number 3, giving up a big gap early. The rest of the field hammering through the mud. We had another big shower right before the drop of the gate here. So once again, they'll be battling the slop and the slime out there. And Stanton wants to get away from that in a hurry and build up the cushion early. Jeff Stanton taking command here, trying to become the undisputed king of Unadilla with a 3rd straight championship victory. Now, Donnie Schmidt has a good start. Schmidt has moved up to 3rd spot. He is around his teammate and into 3rd position. We'll be right back. We're back at Unadilla, the Dodge 250 United States Grand Prix. A 2-man battle for second. They are teammates, and they have something else in common. In 1990, number 3, Alessandro Puzar, and number 75, Donnie Schmidt, each reigned as champion of the world. Schmidt in the 125 class, Puzar in 250. Now they are teammates, riding for Michele Rinaldi, the Italian, and they are in a pretty good struggle here, but ever further behind Jeff Stanton.
Well, I'll guarantee you this. Puzar is not about to move over and let Schmidt take over that number 1 position, even though Schmidt, his teammate, is leading the World Championship point standing. Puzar is in the number 2 spot. He's right behind Schmidt. Now, a good number of points back. I might throw that in. It's something like 40 or 50. But anything can happen in a moto when Puzar's not about to throw away a couple of points by saying, go ahead, son, I'll let you by.
There you see the interval from Stanton. Whoa! Puzar got her sideways. Been watching American dirt track racing on ESPN. Said maybe I can do that, too. He just about eye-sighted himself into the nickel seat. And so the Minnesota star, Donnie Schmidt, takes over the runner-up spot and has really finally emerged today with the opportunity to strut his stuff. He didn't get a chance to show it in the first moto. I think it's remarkable, as hard as he crashed and as badly as he appeared to be hurt today, that Schmidt's able to race at all.
We saw him lying on the ambulance. He's saying to the guy, you got to get me back here by 12:30. And in the background, you can hear this guy saying, no way, you ain't coming back here. Not only did he come back, he tried to get into the first moto. Of course, they kicked him out. Then he was involved in a crash in the second moto. It was on the opening lap, right in the first corner. Still worked all the way up to 11th, and now here he is running a strong second place behind Stanton. And I think that shows a lot of what Donnie Schmidt is made of. He's a determined young man.
There are also some reports circulating the pits about the drive from the hospital back to the racetrack. Word that perhaps Donnie Schmidt may have, on 1 or 2 occasions, actually exceeded the speed limit in his efforts to get back here and race today.
I find that hard to believe,
It's
Dave.
difficult for me to comprehend that he would do that. But Schmidt was determined to come back here and try to lock up some points, and he's riding very, very well. Obviously, the injury was a source of concern because it was his neck, but everything's working fine, and he's out there gassing it up and trying to catch Jeff Stanton. But I'm betting on the kid from Michigan in this one. Art Ekman has a report on what he says are some of the busiest guys out here today. Art?
To the untrained eye, all motorcycle tires look alike. But the busiest guys this year at Unadilla were those changing the rubber.
Because of the weather conditions prior to the event, normally we have a lot more rain coming into this event, plus the lack of practice yesterday. There's a lot more grass starting on the track at the start of the day, plus the promoter is watered very heavily, so the surface on top is really loose and very soft, and the slippery grass makes it feel extremely slippery to some of the guys. We start off with a pattern that's very open in the center, offers a real good bite into the loose, loamy surfaces. But as the track dries out and the sun beats on it all day long, we end up going to more of an intermediate pattern, which has a little less space between the rows, a little bit bigger block, and the whole idea is to put a little bit more rubber down on the hard, slippery rock surface, and that's where the guys can make up the most time.
All right, thank you very much, Art Ekman and Frank Stacy. American flags flying in the background. Jeff Stanton headed for a clean sweep at Unadilla. We'll be back to wrap it up right after this. Disputed king of Unadilla, got to be Jeff Stanton. He is a lap away from his third checkered flag of the day. A new format for World Championship racing with 3 short races. Stanton says he doesn't like it very much. I wonder if he'll change his tune.
Little known fact, 4 years ago, Jeff Stanton came here aboard a 125 just to see what this racetrack was all about. He whooped the field, killed some of the best 125 riders in the process. This guy loves and knows Unadilla.
And think of all the things that have happened since. He has become the undisputed king of Daytona, for example, in Supercross competition. Has recently won his 3rd Supercross title here on ESPN, and is also a former 250 and 500 national champion. He's won everything there is to win in American motocross.
And now he's going to make a clean sweep out of Unadilla. The fans love it. Look at this. Yeah, I don't know if it's Jeff Stanton so much as it is the fact that he's an American and he has cleaned the clocks of the Europeans. What do you think it might be?
Well, I don't know, but I wonder what Bob Hanna's going to ask you down there. Hanna used to be top dog at this place, but I'll tell you one thing. One truth in racing is that you're only as good as your last race.
Hanna's going to get his ball card or his trading card out and say, look here, Jeff, I don't race anymore, but look what I got.
Stanton cruising around, one finger aloft. He is clearly number 1 here today. Behind him, Donnie Schmidt runs solidly in second spot and will move a step closer to winning the World Championship here today. So it's been a great afternoon all around for the Americans. There is the final checkered flag. Let the celebration begin for the new king of Unadilla, Jeff Stanton. We'll go trackside to Bob Hurricane Hanna.